Train the muscles, not the joints.
Welcome back to Natural Gallant Bodybuilding. Motion. Wait a second, I gotta do it slow motion. Mountain. Hey, pretty good, eh? It's almost perfect. Who needs video editing with talent like this where I can mimic slow motion right here in this moment? And saying that, I'm gonna talk to you about an excellent way in order to rehabilitate a certain exercise. So say you're having trouble with a particular exercise and you've adjusted the range of motion and the range of motion is perfect for you, but all of a sudden out of nowhere you start to have some sort of dysfunction. You start to have some sort of pain in the joints or something is going wrong. This is a method that can really assist you, and it's so simple. You might be surprised at how this works, but this is a method that you could use in order to retrain your body to fire the proper muscles at the proper time, therefore allowing your joints to heal and also be protected the whole time. So this is something that is missed by a lot of people, and it has been missed by me at times too. And I only stumbled across this by mistake again because I started playing around with some weights. And that's why I always encourage you guys to play and experiment, because sometimes you make discoveries by accident which help your overall growth. So one thing you could do if you're having a particular exercise that's giving you trouble with normal rep ranges, what you do is you lower down the weight for about a month or even 2 months, okay? And every time you do the exercise, you use approximately 50% of what you normally use in your workouts. So say you're doing dumbbell presses with 120 pounds, you just do 60 pounds to 70 pound dumbbells for your presses, and that is where you will stick, okay? You will stay there for a certain amount of sets. Now, I'm assuming you're not getting pain with that amount of weight. If you're still getting pain, lower the weight until you don't get pain. And if you get pain no matter what you do, well then yeah, just stay away from the exercise for a period of time until you can start again. Let that area heal, go to massage therapy, do something like that, and then come back to the exercise and start really, really small where you do not get pain. That's the first and foremost thing. Second of all, you perform the motions slow and controlled. So like I've said before, I use faster reps when it comes down to putting on muscle. But when you're rehabbing, that's a different thing. So what I would do is, say when I was doing a dumbbell bench, I would just use 70 pounds and come down slow and then sit at the bottom and hold and then come up. Now the bottom, by the bottom I mean is the range of motion that feels right to me where I do not get pain, right? And then I would just hold it and then come up all the way again. And then come down and just focus on getting a burn and a pump. Focus on just the form and control. Form and control is the only thing you're really focused on. And then you hit as close to failure with those reps as you can while still maintaining control and the slow speed. And in about 2 or 3 weeks, you're gonna notice that something that used to hurt doesn't hurt anymore, or at least there's a different way that the muscles are firing. It's like you're training everything to be on point. So that way, when you do start to go to heavier weights after a month or 2 of doing this, you may notice that everything is firing differently. Now, of course, whenever you go up in weight, you want to be careful as well, maintain control and so forth. And at some point when you feel really comfortable and everything feels good, you could start increasing the speed to your normal rep speed, whatever that might be. And yeah, that's a great way to do it. Now you could do this with squats, you can do this with deads, you can do this with a lot of different movements. And don't underestimate the simplicity of this. It's just like massage therapy. It's so simple, right? You just press on an area and hold it, and when you get the right area, the muscle starts to spasm and reset, and therefore function properly, and therefore take care of any sort of dysfunction that's going on in the area. And sometimes the alleviation of the pain that you're having is immediate, right? A massive, massive difference just from massage therapy, from something so simple. And it's almost the same when you're firing a muscle and you're basically hitting that tension point where there's these shakes, right? And you're going really slow and you're just controlling the weight. What happens, it helps reset the way all the muscles are firing. It helps bring them all into harmony in some way. And by doing so, you'll have a better chance at protecting the joint and therefore, preventing inflammation or chronic sort of imbalances. So yeah, I highly encourage you to try this out. It's very simple. But if you are having trouble, like say with shoulder presses, somebody just emailed me about shoulder presses. If you're having trouble with shoulder presses, first find out the range of motion where you don't have pain. And second, use a weight also where you don't have pain. You know, there might be an experiment going on with both of these areas. And no matter how light, I don't care how light, if it's 5 pounds, 10 pounds, 15, like whatever it might be, and start working with that and see if this helps alleviate some of your symptoms. So yeah, I'm not saying this is the trick for everything, but it definitely can produce results. So if you're getting pain in a certain area, try this out and let me know how it goes. Mountain. So yeah, I hope this helps you out in your training. Thanks a lot for watching. And if you need to get hold of me, just go to naturalgallantbodybuilding.com, and thanks to the patient supporters, and take care for now. Neighbors and their lawnmowers, never ending. Natural Gallant.